Hello and welcome to tinkertanks-Wot. This time we are in a battle on Malinovka, an encounter battle in the SU100Y, which was recently given as a prize for a mission string, where basically you had to log on for 60 days in a row. So as you can see, a lot of people did that because there are 12 or 13 SU100Ys in this game between the two teams. This is affectionately known as the box tank because, well, it's a tank and it looks like a box, or kind of looks like the box a tank came in, maybe. And what can I tell you about it? Well, it's based on the T100 tank chassis. They built one prototype of this in 1941 as an assault gun designed to take out enemy fortifications and armored vehicles. And to do this, it has a 130mm B-13 S2 cannon that fires 3.75 rounds per minute, which isn't very much. But before that, at Tier 6, you get 196mm of penetration with armor-piercing ammunition and 440 alpha damage. And while this is a Tier 6 premium vehicle, that is a Tier 8 gun. And accuracy is reasonable for Tier, 0.38 meters for over 100 meters, and 2.9 second aim time. But frankly, your rate of fire is so slow, the aim time is not really too much of a problem. View range is okay for a Tier 6, 350 meters. I suppose that's fairly average. Signal range is terrible at 440. And your gun depression is -5 degrees. Now, of course, this is in World of Tanks, is a purpose-built armor destroyer, tank destroyer. But unlike other tank destroyers, its camouflage rating is appalling. You might as well be flying flags from it. It's really that bad. But at a sufficient distance, with a sufficient amount of bushes, you can hide and not get spotted. But when you do get spotted, you are a great big square target that's very easy to hit and not particularly difficult to penetrate with only 60mm of armor all around. Hull traverse is about 30 degrees a second, but it actually feels more nimble than that, and has a reasonable top speed. So it's relatively mobile despite being freaking enormous. And when you hit something with that gun, as we're about to here, look at that, 448 damage out of 700. When you hit someone with this gun, they know they've been hit. Of course, you don't get to do it very often, only 3 times a minute. So the way to play this tank is to stay as far away as you can possibly be and still see things. You have to let your team spot for you in this, because anything that can see you is probably going to be able to hit you, and anything that hits you is very likely to penetrate. And I donked the shot at that armor destroyer. Darn it, I wanted a piece of him. So anyway, yeah, the Nashorn. And nope, didn't get a shot in before he gets killed. And you'll find that happening kind of a lot with the slow rate of fire of this platform. Now, what else can I tell you about this vehicle? Not a great deal. Like I said, stay well back, stay hidden, and try not to get shot at. And of course, I've equipped a binocular telescope to help with the range. I had one lying around in my depot. I've got to edge forward to get my gun low enough to hit this guy. And when I do, somebody else kills him. Yeah, gun depression is not great at only -5 degrees. And that's fairly typical for Soviet vehicles. They tend not to have wonderful gun depression. Another tank died before I can get a shot off. And as you can see, the mobility really isn't bad despite it being so big. So, we've got the enemy team firmly on the ropes. Time to advance. A lot of SU100Ys in this game. because, well, they just awarded it, so everybody's trying it out, including me. And, oh, can I get a shot in on the artillery? No, but I can almost team kill my SU100 as he drives in front of my gun as I shoot. Well, not a brilliant move, but how would he know? Another artillery bites the dust. This is actually my first game ever in this vehicle, and I thought I'd put it up right away since this tank was just awarded. You can buy it in the premium shop, and it's not, I don't know, it's not terribly expensive. As big and boxy and as easy a target as it is, it never occurred to me to buy it. But if Wargaming is going to give me one, well, who am I to look a gift tank in the mouth? Or something like that. And that gun is awesome. I mean, I have to say. It's got incredible penetration for tier. And great alpha damage. And this thing really isn't too outclassed, even at high tiers. This can get in up to tier 8 games. So that's it for this game. My first game ever in the SU100Y. And we're about to find out how we did. Well, 3rd class mastery badge, a marksman's medal, did 1186 damage, and 1900 of experience. That was with the +5 bonus. So there you have it, the SU100Y, the old premium tank, new award tank. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and take care, and we'll talk to you soon.